What does it look like?
Well, hello, good evening to everyone watching. If you're watching from my past, after this is done, I did say good evening, but I'm sure it's a different time for everyone right now. Here at Disneyland, and I originally titled this Twilight, but that was when I was going to do this at a later time, and decided to do this a little earlier due to some other time changes. But here we go. And it's a week away as of today before the 70th celebration starts up. And it is a very, very hot day for California right now. Where I'm walking to, I was hoping Peter Pan was not going to really have a wait, or not a long wait. It was closed temporarily and now it's open again, but that's alright. I got some other ideas. And one of them is pause what I was saying for the music. But one of them is looking at some of the decorations which are out already, including as I get to a spot and turn around. A little bit of the castle decor.
We're gonna shuffle a little over this way.
Gauntlet of castle photos happening, and continuing on. I don't think they have any here, but there's some bunting along Main Street. Anyway, not along here, no bunting along here, but I'm sure there'll be some decorations around here at some point. And here we go into Adventureland. Tiki Room closed for a little while. I'm sure a lot of people wish that it were open today because it's a little hot today.
Yes. It did take like 30
Okay.
Nama?
Gotta let go of his arm.
Where is it?
Do you want to know?
On and on still. Jungle Cruise. It's a little bit longer than maybe would be good for now. It's going into the second story.
The Dole Whip's right here.
even coming out of the buildings. That's longer than they say it is, which they're saying it's about 20 minutes. I think it's longer than that. So, originally today, we were going to reopen Small World with some changes, and that got delayed. There's also a grad night tonight, so I think that's why the park is a little bit busier than normal. Just a little bit. Alright, made it through the crowd a bit. And heading to see how busy Haunted Mansion is. Saying not a terrible wait when I looked at the app, but maybe a little different in person. Alright, saying 30 minutes. It's moving a bit. I think it's worth a try.
Come on in, friends. Don't let anything to the right. Stand by on the left. All of a sudden, it's the left one. We were talking. Which one?
Usually don't want to keep the stream in a long line, but this might move fairly fast for saying it's 30 minutes. And because I like sharing about art, we're going to go through some great sculptures, a nice sculpture garden. Which I've got to say actually is quite eclectic. There's not one particular genre or era that all this art is pulled from. It's a very kind of neoclassical looking art piece that looks very Greek, although they wouldn't have the etching of it. There you go, didn't know you were going to have an art history lesson if you watch it. But I do like sharing about art. I even have a video recently I put up on the channel about a piece I found in Las Vegas. So there you go. Learn a little something while waiting in line for the Haunted Mansion. I did do a video about the architecture of Haunted Mansion as well on the channel. If you want to learn more, to also explain, you'd probably think that a lot of this art would be considered Gothic. It is not. it is more reminiscent of what's known as neoclassical, which is about 1700s, 1800s, around there, both in Europe and America. But again, not all of this art, not all the sculpture is necessarily neoclassical either. So yeah, it's not one era, not one genre. It's a lot of different ones. That's all the art. That probably was not heard too well over the music. The music was quite loud. Different art, different styles. Art history lesson. There you go.
You know what I saw? Yeah, I started noticing like the word. I think it's because like.
Everything goes.
This is like.
Kind of looking for it because he had a picture of it like this. Like he literally
It's a nice new cue that they have made for Haunted Mansion. It really is.
yeah, that was my favorite tattoo.
Enhances the theme and the story.
Actually, he might have. Yeah, no, he did the koi fish.
Nice and shaded right now from the heat.
Mikey's older brother. He did this.
And some more art.
Yeah, the one that taught him that the one who did bleach taught Mikey how to tattoo
This
because
is a safe.
We felt the first name.
I know.
My mom used to go around it all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
That is actually a bust of some Renaissance pieces. Little reminiscent of David by Michelangelo, but he doesn't quite have that expression that might be from another Michelangelo piece that they took a mold from.
And because of like literally like the work, I mean like the pay, when people paid it, like you don't really pay it. Yeah. So I think it's just like because I got in when it was first started.
It looks lighter now.
I like the
That raven is reminiscent of the 2020s Disney, that genre. That fountain used to be, well, it's not a full fountain, it's not flowing in any way, but the sculptural fountain right there, that used to be outside of the queue in New Orleans Square. They moved it inside when they redid the queue, so they found a new home for it. Nice of them to do.
News articles?
Nice neoclassical architecture of the Haunted Mansion, not Gothic, as maybe some would believe. Neoclassical. You got that much more to go. Kind of looks worse than it is. Too bad.
It's been a while since you've ever seen him, you know, and then also his a situation. Yeah, I was thinking about it. But then my senses kept going. I was like, damn, that's how we are. Yes.
I feel like at work, it's like, if you tell me, like, to get sleep at 1 o'clock and then wake up, and then we like you up, and then drive to Disney, it'll be okay. It just takes you
Moment to hydrate here, grabbing a water bottle.
a little bit, not as miserable as it would be if you could do yourself.
Day around Southern California has been pretty consistently about 90 degrees all day.
6 plus 6?
A little bit unusual for this time in May.
See, what I would have done is I would have went up there, drive back, right? Pass the hell out. Tell you, okay, wake me up at whatever time we're leaving, right? And then I would have slept all the way over. And then, like you and him drive. And then you guys got here, wake up. That's how I would have done.
You should have told me. I would have been like, okay.
No, I thought about it, and I was just like, oh, you know what?
He has work. I know he has work.
Oh no, he has work today.
He has work today.
Sunday's off.
What's today? What's today? You don't do that.
Alright, making some progress. Views of the rivers of America, past all the crowd.
I'm pretty sure he got like his first tax run, which was like on 4K. He tried to tell me, he's like, oh no, I have not. And I was like, oh, he's like, I'm gonna get you back next week.
See if some of the lines have died down after this too.
No, it was a week and 3 days. And I borrowed $150. I feel like he needs to borrow 100.
Big crowded today, I think because of the grand night. I think also because Small World was originally supposed to reopen. Also, they were doing some early Disneyland 70th merch sales for Magic Kingdom members. I did not go, but I do know it happened.
I'm gonna call him out on it too. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna check the IRS. Let's see if we should have gotten the money. They're like, you should have got your money by this day. Like, don't lie to me. You get it, you spend it.
I have no idea if the people around me are louder than the music right now. Sorry about that, if they are.
Or the thing for partially the hotel when I go to Black Creek. I want to talk to you about it. I'm like, this kind of shit.
I thought you were going to sell the TV.
I was, but then you were telling me that you would like to kind of go. So, but if we go, we're going to stay the night. Because Shane, you got to get
Moving along quite well, the queue.
And I don't want to get judged for all the stuff we got bought. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, because the first
little view of the upper story, because why not? Well, there was one.
But I guess supposedly they're saying that I don't get to.
And I think some people have subscribed, and I thank you for that. It helps out a lot to like the video. I do that as an intro to do a little bit of a shameless plug time, and that is if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to do a little more live streaming. Like I said, I do a lot of art videos, showcase different art in different parks, themed things around, such as Las Vegas, which I did recently. So please consider subscribing. I like to inform people about art that's around me, and also go to theme parks. Why not? And shameless plug done. It's probably going to be another one later on. Different one. Got some of the gravestones. I suddenly forgot they're, I think, above ground. That's not the proper term. I said I do art. I don't do cemeteries. I don't know. Sometimes it coincides. Not in this case. Enjoy some music here. Alright, well, while it slowed down a little bit, shameless plug number 2. With the Disneyland 70th anniversary coming up, I thought I'd extend my help, because I am a travel agent, and they do have some good savings this summer. Good way to save on tickets and go a few times, and even with hotel rooms too. So I can help you with that. And also to Disney World, also to Universal Studios, Epic Universe, opening up, which is an awesome park, awesome theme park, great hotel there too. So if you need any help, trip planning, any coast, even around the world a little bit, I can even help with that. You can go to that link, and I can help you out in any way with some handy-dandy forums there. So I can keep you informed on different ways to save throughout the year too. There we go. Shameless plug. Done. Shameless plug number 2. As we look at the lion sculpture.
Almost got a
It looks a little Romanesque. I don't think it quite is, but reminiscent of that.
I was saying I couldn't be
Now,
person where
see if there we go. That gargoyle up there that I'll try to zoom in on. That is a gothic gargoyle. Oh, there's another one. Hold on. Nope, and we're moving. But that is gothic. So are those gargoyles. Those are gothic. Architecture of Haunted Mansion, neoclassical. I know I'm going to keep saying it. Because I think it's always thought of as like, you know, gothic. Everything in Haunted Mansion is gothic. It's not all gothic. Believe it or not. Of all the art styles, only certain things are gothic. A little bit more inside. A lot of these gargoyles are fairly gothic in style and era that they probably came from. And I know it's going to sound like I'm doing a Jungle Cruise spiel or something, but I'd like to point out some of the tombstones up here. Brother Claude is a reference to Claude Coates, one of the Imagineers that helped develop the Haunted Mansion. To the left over there, it's Grandpa Mark. That is Mark Davis. He did a lot of the concept art for the Haunted Mansion. There is one that's a little hard to see behind the gargoyle, Francis Xavier. That is the composer of the Haunted Mansion song. So what well, not exactly the one that we're listening to, but the main theme. So there you go. Also a little bit of Disney trivia for you. Another thing that I do know a lot of. Besides art.
He's not so mad about it.
And that is a brick wall. Alright, the other thing I'm going to put up in here, it's just a little disclaimer. There's not a lot of signal in some of these rides, so it might cut out for a moment. That's probably not your internet, that is probably my internet. And just want to say stay tuned, it's probably buffering and it'll come back, and just gotta stay tuned. I'm also not going to talk once we get into the lobby area, although if it's taking a long time through that, I might kind of give some information as fitting, but I won't talk on most of the ride area, and it might cut out, it might not. If it does cut out, just stay tuned. Here we go.
Up and down.
Kindly drag those bodies away from the walls, the dead center of the room.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
Your backpack may or may not have it. I'm not. Hey, although you're for a reason, guys.
not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And watch your children, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del cuerpo. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Y ahora, prepárese.
We find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps, and hot and cold running chill. Listen.
us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Crazies and crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for a swinging wake. And they'll be expecting me. I'll see you all a little later.
Have been unavoidably detained by Frankie's spirits. Momentarily. Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated.
Remain seated. Tour to the Haunted Mansion will now continue.
Just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow home.
Be sure to wear that certificate.
Alright, survived the Haunted Mansion. And out and about again. Checking the map separately. See what's available. Available as in not too long of a line. And I think I found where we're going next. In Bayou Country, home of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. As warm of a day as it is, not going to go on that. It is the longest wait in the park, more than Rise of Resistance. So, I think everyone has that idea to cool down. Instead, I think, let's see if Winnie the Pooh has a relatively short wait. I know it was saying 10 minutes. It was coming out of the building, which isn't necessarily 10 minutes. So, but let's do it. We're over here. Why not? Why not ride it? Hopefully not too long of a wait. Don't want to have a lot of the stream be waiting for rides. But it is a busy day, so. Happy Friday to you, cool drummer. Thank you. Thank you for saying hello and welcome. Hope everyone is a happy Friday right now. Happy Friday. Don't know if that's an accent. That's how hot it is. I'm going into weird accents apparently. The weather has cooled down a little bit. Cool drummer, thanks for asking. I'm gonna guess it's about 80 degrees right now, which is cooled down because it was about 90 for most of the day. And I'm gonna look up what the weather is because now I'm curious. According to my weather app, and I'm going to give everyone the pause to guess for themselves what they think it is. Because I was wrong at guessing 80, what it currently is. Dramatic pause. It is 85 according to my app right now. was it 85 degrees, and yes, cool drummer. It was probably about 92. I used 3 different weather apps on my phone because I don't feel like any one of them is accurate, and so that's where I'm thinking the average was 90 according to them all. So yes, I could have very well been 92. I don't doubt that, and that might have even been at like 10 a.m. this morning. A bit of a hot day, so it's good. I'm going to keep giving a view of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But it has cooled down to 85. A nice 85 degrees. Now possibly a train view if it does come by. Probably going to move along before it does. And I know for anyone outside of California who's thinking 85, that's not bad. It's probably not. You know, like for Florida, 85 can be nice sometimes. I've been in Florida when it's very hot, very humid. So I understand. And I do like this part of the park too. It's getting a lot of traffic anymore. I like, you know, when it... Oh, give a view of the train. Yeah, they've done a great job with this back of the park with the addition of Tiana's Bayou Adventure and all to make it even more foresty. I'm gonna age myself a lot, but I'd love to know if anyone else remembers when it was Bear Country. So before Critter Country, it was Bear Country. And I do remember when it was Bear Country. When it was Bear Country, none of these attractions were here.
Welcome and honeybees to the many events of the all moving forward in line, standing side by side to your track party, filling in all the available space. Once again, please move all the way forward, standing side by side to your track party, filling in all the available space. Once again, also a friendly reminder that all food and drinks must be sick or put away before boarding and registration. Thank you. We hope you have a terrific day. TTFN, signs off for now.
A little view of the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree. I think that's the full name. And now the plant life. Here. I'm glad you heard about Bear Country, at least heard about it. not much different from Critter Country. Ooh, cannot talk. Critter Country. Back in the day, they were pretty similar, but Bear Country was during the reign of the country bears in particular. And then when Splash Mountain came in, it became Critter Country. And then now Bayou Country. And it is the last week before the official kickoff of the 70th anniversary celebration. There are some decorations around. Shut a little bit earlier. Probably go look at those after this. They have quite a few up. I was thinking maybe going to California Adventure. It's probably not going to be staying too long. And that closes early for grad night. But a week from now will be the start of the 70th anniversary celebration of Disneyland. A lot of events happening for that throughout the year.
Watch your adorable children. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Good to keep tabs on that too. I'll try to be in every once in a while. Have some videos up, stuff like that. Another very quick shameless plug. I can't help with trips. I can help plan them. I can tell you some good times to go for the 70th, some good ideas for all that. I'm a travel agent.
T-I-double-G. And being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please hand your feet. With hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And grown-up times, please don't turn them.
It is a little bit of a wait. It's not too bad. It's about what I expected. It's a busy day, I think, because of the grad night going on in California Adventure, and then it was a day that was supposed to be the reopening of Small World, but that's delayed. And then there was a whole merchandise event for Magic Key holders. So I think all of that became that perfect storm for a busier day. But here we are, basically at the front. I have been on Tiana's Bayou Adventure a couple times, actually. It was very fun. Thank you. Alright, not going to be talking on the ride, and it may cut out. Just stay tuned. It's probably just buffering.
Wake up, Boo! Wake up! Wake up, Boo!
It's your birthday.
It's time for your party, Boo! Hooray! Happy birthday! Happy
These are all for you, Boo.
Look at all Boo's presents!
If you don't like my present, I'll take it back.
Kittens just love giving presents.
Who hasn't had fun?
Estamos viejos, amigo. ¿Estás bien?
Winnie the Pooh don't play around, folks. Thank you, though. Have a good night. Thank you.
Alrighty. Winnie the Pooh, the mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Bit of a classic ride now. Been around for a while now. I should see sometime if it's been around as long or longer than the Country Bear Jamboree. How long that was here at Disneyland. I don't think it's been around quite as long as the Country Bears were. So Cool Drummer. The problem with having one more ride in Bayou Country is space. There is almost no space for them. It would be very nice. It would make it a little bit more of a, fleshed out land compared to some of the other lands, but I think they're not going to because of that. I think they'd have to tear down Tiana's, which has enough space to do like 2 smaller rides, but that's my thought. They could always take away the backstage, but some of that actually is for Galaxy's Edge also, so that's the other problem. It is pretty darn landlocked at Disneyland in general. This is currently the line for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, stretching all the way back. All the way back, I think, to the entrance of the land.
Well, you went in life
I don't know. Oh, Christmas.
That is almost all the way here to the sign. And I am with you on it would be nice to have another ride in Bayou Country. I think it would help in some ways. I thought maybe they would incorporate it into New Orleans Square and just sort of call it the like backwoods or like the bayou area of New Orleans Square instead of keeping it a separate land, but they didn't. I'm gonna take this route down here. A little less crowded, a little more quiet.
See a glimpse.
Yeah, see if there's a spot. You need to grab some water. Like I was saying before, it is currently about 85 degrees. The current time is, actually I was about to just guess, I do have a watch, 6:35, so at 6:35, here at Disneyland is over 80 degrees outside. Still has a little bit of a line, although that one I do know that it cuts out. The random reason why I know it cuts out is I have tried to do mobile order while on the ride. I know. It is my favorite ride. But yes, I have tried to do that once, and I have no signal, so it happens, so probably not the best to take this on there. Not right now, with that long of a line. It's open to use a sanitizer dispenser. It is blocked by strollers. So I'm going to go over here momentarily. So yes, it might not be fireworks tonight. I don't know. Also, because it's very hot, they may not do it because of that. Lots of fire hazards. We don't need more fires in Southern California. I am not staying until then either, though. So guess is as good as mine. Also pausing here because I'm actually going to go up into the treehouse. Because why not? Well, a lot is going on everywhere else. Might as well do some exercise. Jane here, and this is not a ride, so I can talk here. Jane the ostrich. Oh, the paintings. They've done a great job with this update to the treehouse, to the Adventureland treehouse, formerly the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse and Tarzan's treehouse. Is now just the Adventureland treehouse with Swiss Family Robinson as its inspiration. Got a little lizard there. Some of the Indiana Jones queue. There you go, nice little break area. After climbing. Some of the Disneyland skyline. Got the Columbia down in docked. Not down, docked. Big Thunder Mountain. And right there, that is the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, SEA. A mythology that Disney Parks has created. There's elements, I think, in every single park now of that. We got little homages to that everywhere here. So I think this is supposed to be a member of them. Oh, got the official handbook over here. I can zoom in well. So the Jungle Cruise is part of that whole story or mythology of SEA, Mystic Manor and Hong Kong Disneyland. forgetting what is at Shanghai. There is something there in, I think, Adventure Isle. And then there's Jungle Cruise also in Walt Disney World has it. I believe Disneyland Paris does, but I'm not sure what it is there that has that in particular. Typhoon Lagoon is part of that. Oh, and then Hightower, Mr. Hightower, in their version of Tower of Terror in Tokyo Disney Sea. Mr. Hightower is part of the SEA. There we go, it'll focus. Some more nice views as we descend. Yeah, just a lot of great stuff in this treehouse. I do enjoy walking through it. I enjoyed walking through Tarzan's treehouse. I didn't do it enough, I think. And I do like going through the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse in Magic Kingdom at Disney World. But they've really done a great job here with the music and the sounds. A few animatronics. Fun stuff. There we go. Adventureland Treehouse. All right, and now I'm gonna head to Main Street, show off some of the decorations that are around for the 70th, because I do have them up a week before, 1 week before. Though, I think Jungle Cruise is still a little too long. I think the whistle is a tea kettle that is at the bottom in the kind of kitchen area. Oh man, just smelled some of the Bengal barbecue, which is always a great smell, and that's very tempting to get some food there. They know what they're doing barbecuing right there. Interesting, there's a bit of an architectural something going up by the bathrooms. Not sure what's going there. Probably just something added to the bathrooms. He's walking into, there's a line for the Dole Whip. The Tiki Room, that is still open, even though the Tiki Room is not. It is being refurbished for an unknown amount of time, but for a while. I think it'll open at some point during the 70th anniversary, but they haven't exactly said when. All right, made it to Main Street. Time to look at what they have up. You can probably see very well already. A lot of bunting, a lot of the street lamp decorations. And there's a bit more. Yep, but Main Street is pretty decked out right now.
Oh, okay.
But all along Main Street, we've got the banners and the bunting. I keep saying bunting. It's really what it's called. Hello, Mar. Welcome to the stream. I apologize, I do not speak Spanish. I should say hola though. I do know that. I've got a little bit of merchandise. Show off that a little bit. Well, thank you for subscribing, Omar. I very much appreciate it. It helps out a lot. I like sharing actually more videos about art in theme parks is mostly why I have this channel, but also get to come to the parks and do stuff like this too, so enjoy. Hope you do. Alright, so one other decoration. We've got the photo op here in Town Square. So already able to get some photos here. Well, thank you to you both. Cool drummer, Omar. And I have to agree. It's been a bit of an absence from having a parade. I don't know what happened to Magic Happens. I think it's much needed, and so Paint the Night is going to be a great addition. Plus, it's just a great parade. I enjoy Paint the Night a lot. It's one of my favorites. Like I said, I like showing art, so to cool off a little bit, I think I'm going to head into the Disneyland store. Show some of the arts and artists in there.
Right? But I swear I think they have
Which they have a little bit of 70th decoration up already too. So very appropriate to come in here and show that off. No, I don't have any moderators in here, no. Some of you might be watching and wondering who I'm talking to, what's happening. I haven't said this whole time. There's a whole chat. You can get involved. I'm showing this piece because it is the Disneyland Railroad map that's at the station, which is a cool print. And it looks like you can... Looks like you can get it as part of the tour, the railroad tour. Hello, Troy. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you subscribing too. Thank you. I apologize a bit. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. Hopefully I'll do some longer ones in the future. It is a pretty hot day. The phone is melting. People are melting. Thank you, Omar. Just happened to be passing by that window. I thought I'd show that merchandise, but I don't always show merchandise. I'd rather show all the art like this. Wonderful Main Street Electrical Parade canvas. You can get these here at this gallery. Some great original paper sculpture. This is sometimes harder than it looks, and it's very detailed. This is considered a print, but it's on plexiglass, it looks like. So kind of a print, I think. You can even get inside here at the Disneyland store, or kind of Disney Gallery store, some autographs of Walt. Original production letter. a check that is probably already cashed, but with Walt's at least stamp autograph. It's a signed check. It looks like it's stamped. But still a cool souvenir if you ever want something with Walt Disney's signature. I have seen Paint the Night actually a lot of times in person. I have seen it when it first had the Frozen float, which is coming back. I have seen it with the Incredibles float, and then I've actually also seen it in Hong Kong Disneyland, where it originated. That is how much I like the parade. I have seen it in all those iterations.
That's a good.
All right, one more 70th decoration a week before the official 70th is coming up over here. Attraction posters, they don't have any up for some of the new stuff yet. It might change when the 70th actually kicks off. Actually, I said one more decoration. I think there's one more kind of coming up. It's still under construction. But they put the decoration up in front of the train station. It's a nice, very decorative photo op. I do like the colors. I do like the graphics of it. Also, it looks like the train is, I think that one's going back. There's no one on it. Just pointing that out. But good aesthetics for the 70th. And head out to one more. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna show a little bit more while one is still open. I'm extending my time a bit. I think, like I said in the title, it's beyond. We're kind of at the twilight. I was hoping for some really nice sunsets and stuff, but I started a little bit earlier than I intended. But they've got a nice sculpture out here in the Esplanade. For the 70th, it's still being worked on. Thank you, Cool Drummer. I saw what you said about the history and everything. I am a bit of a super fan, as you could probably tell. Alright, well, I think because of, actually I'm trying to figure out how this is working. These are long lines to get in DCA. I'm going to see if I can show some of the decoration without going in, because it is a long line to get in, because it is grad night. And see if I could peer over some stuff. I doubt doubt I'm going to be able to. But they do have some up on the Carthay Circle restaurant. You can see a little of the bunting through the entrance on Buena Vista Street. So they've got all that going. So they are kicking it into high gear for the 70th anniversary, which is starting next week. And a week from now, probably going to try to get some videos up for everyone to enjoy. Thank you all. Thank you guys for chatting in the chat, for watching, for liking, for subscribing, all that good stuff. I hope everyone had a good time while here with me. And hope to see you again. Gonna end it on a little bit of a view of that castle sculpture as the light shines through it a little bit. It's very nice in that way. And ta-ta for now, everyone. Thanks for joining.